home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Line drive. Mullins makes the grab, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Montas, in his 8th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is fouled back. Up and in, and that's ball one. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Got it. 2 down.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. The cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
And a strike on the outside edge.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Joey Cantillo. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. to the right side. Schneemann tosses to first. One up, one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog and his hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Lindor gets out of the way. That's ball one. Swing and a ground ball. Arias. The throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Designated hitter, Juan Soto.
2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto now.
Let's go, childish Bambino.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One's the count.
2 outs, bases empty. Swung on, belted. Kwan moving back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Citi Field. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Bo Naylor.
And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Next one in the dirt. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
2-1.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Marte puts it away, and there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all
right
fastballs.
fielder,
Man, he's got a
Jones.
lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Nolan Jones stands in now and watches strike one. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next one misses. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Guardians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Cantillo back to work. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Struck him out looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Starling Marte. That one the other way. And there's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Martinez under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Hits the fence. Now a relay to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Queens, and here's the first baseman, C.J. Kafis. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 with the count.
Just missed.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 9th, center fielder Angel Martinez.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Angel Martinez. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Kwan stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
And he grounds one to the right side. Schneemann throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Ninth, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1. And that's in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Reinfield.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2.
Count full.
Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground right side, Alonso takes it to the bag. One up, one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Doubled his first time up. On the ground to first, and foul ball. 0-2 now. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. This one in the air. Vientos gets under it. And that's the third out. The Guardians go down in order. Still no score. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And ball one. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Hitter, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. And that one clips the corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug, these type of home run totals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That clips the zone. 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Up the middle. The sliding play at short. Here's one to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Starling Marte up to hit. Just missed. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch misses. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Slade Ciccone preparing to come on if needed. Smith also getting ready. And the count 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Alonso, the lead runner, out at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 2 left for the Mets. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here in Queens, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Montas back to work. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that is downstairs. Going to count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard hit right side. McNeil gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Drilled out towards left center field. Nimmo going back. That one hops against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now here's Nolan Jones. 0 for 1 as he popped out. And the batter now, C.J. Kafis. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Montas a move to first. Jones back in on a dive. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And it's 1-1.
One strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Angel Martinez.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And the first offering is not close. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Now batting, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time up.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low, and 1-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Martinez makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see pitching change in this spot. Joey Cantillo done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
Cleveland.
arm out of the bullpen, Slade
Number
Ciccone.
44.
Still a lot of game
Slade
left, and this
Ciccone.
game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one misses. Ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mets nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Start of
off
the
for
sixth,
the
John
Guardians,
Shambi with
left
Chris
fielder,
Singleton.
Stephen
And leading
Kwan.
off, Stephen Kwan. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Cleveland,
Daniel
second baseman
Schneemann will
Daniel
hit next.
Schneemann.
Schneemann having a lot more success on the road this season. Ball one there. Kwan gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-1. Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two on the way. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, it throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
Ground ball could be two. Lindor, that's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Carlos Hernandez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Allard getting cranked up as well. Breaking ball inside. And it's a ball and a strike. That clips the corner.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a ball evens the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good eye there.
That's a really good take.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
if you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The Guardians up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Just misses. 1-2 to count. That's to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. Sliced hard but foul. Outside, and that's ball 1. And strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Martinez pulls it down, and that is that. Back here in Queens, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-hander, up and throwing. Garrett, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next pitch is outside. To the right side, McNeil. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Now, Bo Naylor. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. The shortstop takes a ball. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Got him looking. Guardians go down in order. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
Cleveland.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
49.
seventh. Carlos Hernandez.
Carlos Hernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
Well,
for the Mets.
one-run game.
First
In steps the
baseman,
polar bear, Pete
Alonso.
Alonso. That one outside.
0-1, no strike.
1-0. And another
0-2.
ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Outside, that's the ball.
Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's the strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Check swing, appeal to first, and no swing. It's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now that
No
is
outs.
right
Runner at
fielder,
first. Starling Marte digs in now. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are
0-1.
dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Ball 1.
With
I got
the
a ball,
go-ahead
strike.
run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Now 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And that is out of play. And the 0-2. And that one is inside. Alonso, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And just misses with that one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Carlos Hernandez is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Pitching
Cleveland.
change here, Cade Smith.
Number 36.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to
Smith.
come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Close, but called a ball. Counts full, 3-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count, and they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Martinez has this one sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Alvarez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brooks Raley.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Nolan Jones getting ready to hit.
Right fielder,
picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it.
He's in there.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, David Fry.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Snap throw to first. Jones dives back in safely. The other way, and that's a fair ball. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And now the center fielder, Angel Martinez. A switch hitter batting right. On the ground to third. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Steven Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs and fouled off. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, kicks out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Smith back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And misses inside. And now it's even up. That's a little bit low. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Smith throws over, and he's back in easily. There's a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now here is Juan Soto. 1 for 3.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's ball 2.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pete Alonso, the next to hit. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cade Smith will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the lefty in this spot,
Number
Colby
49.
Allard.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field. Jones sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score. All right, ready to get underway. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway from Queens. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off left side. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line drive, caught. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Daniel Schneemann. Montas measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. High fly ball down the left field line. And it's caught for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one ripped. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he went up there, looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's outside. Now 1 and 2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt, and now it's 3 and 2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Alonso makes the catch, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field, and on the hill, the lefty, Joey Cantillo. What's the word on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First offering, and it just misses. And that one upstairs.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And now 2 and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Francisco Lindor. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Save there.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Runner at second, nobody out. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here's a Mets lineup now. Not a whole lot going their way offensively in the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, but again, that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Juan Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. They get the out on Soto.
Batting fourth, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Another solid power season. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the third out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve. That's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Montas back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one a little bit high, and a count 1-2. And that's too high.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. To center field. That's well struck back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 12th of the season, and they add on. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Gabriel Arias will hit next. That's down and in.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just missed. Montas maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
In the air, out towards left center. Nimmo tracks it down for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
C.J. Kafis in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball. Inside and it hit him.
Batting 9th.
And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And here it comes. Just missing there. 2-2. And that's down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Cut on and lifted in the air. McNeil in pursuit. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Starling Marte.
Right fielder, Starling Marte.
That one fouled off. And a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch. And probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Towards first. He'll do it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
2 down, base is empty. Mark Vientos digs in now. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that's downstairs. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That misses, and the count is 2-2. And that skips into dirt. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Vientos makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Oh, great stop from his knees to throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. And a foul ball. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Dribbled up the third baseline. And it goes just foul. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His 16th homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. There's a strike.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Siggy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Walked and stole a base his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch, not close, up high. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Martinez makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. 1-1.
Way inside.
That's ball 3.
Way to lay off that fastball
balls,
up right
1
there.
strike.
You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
On the ground. It's through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses. That one missing inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here at Citi Field, start of the 4th at the plate, Kyle Manzardo. And that is out of play. Manzardo, 24 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Alvarez to first in time. Gets the catcher by a step.
Now batting, shortstop,
Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. Caught looking his first time up. This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Guardians 2 and the Mets 1. Back here in Queens,
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for
and
the
Chris
Mets,
Singleton with you.
first
And leading
baseman,
off the bottom of the
Pete
fourth, Pete
Alonso.
Alonso. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a pop-up. Schneemann puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch just misses. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ramirez makes the grab. Out number 2.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open,
McNeil.
backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1 low.
Down.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. So 2 balls and no strikes. Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joey Cantillo departs, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. Slade Ciccone gets the call from the pen.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Went down on strikes his first time through. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. McNeil off of first with 2 away. Ripped on a line. Martinez makes the play, and that is that. Mets strand 1, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. Montas back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, number 12.
C.J. Kafis now at the plate. Out to center. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Angel Martinez.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Angel Martinez. Flied out his first time. That misses. 1-0. And downstairs. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Guardians fail to score as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
First offering, and it just misses. Action in the pen down there. Cade Smith getting ready to go. Festa warming up as well. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Flips the corner, and it's 1-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Fastball is outside.
Well, these Mets, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Line to left, and that's just foul. swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Jones hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. 2 away now.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Lindor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Left field, Nimmo ranging after it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose
Here's the third
Ramirez.
baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 2 in this one. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. Ball one. Montasa moved to
He's
first.
safe.
Ramirez back on a dive. And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. That one hit to right. Marte makes the catch. And that is that. One left for the Guardians. Score remains 2-2. Well, we go bottom six. So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Colby Allard, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hernandez getting loose as well. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one to first. Kafis steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Starling
And next
Marte.
for the Mets, Starling Marte. That one's in there. That's strike one. There's a strike.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
New York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
25.
Brooks Raley.
Brooks
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in,
Leading
Bo
off for
Naylor.
Cleveland, catcher Bo Naylor.
First
That's a
pitch,
ball.
and he just misses. Raley in his 6th season, 36 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick
Ball
back
2.
in 2009. Gets the call, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one at the knees for a strike.
2-2, count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Fouled off. He was late. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside, and the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Manaea, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Garrett, the right-hander, also getting loose. Hard on the ground to first. Alonso takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. To third, Vientos. Now he launches a throw over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base too.
C.J. Kafis digs in for the Guardians. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position. There's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Yeah, that's outside. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Angel Martinez. Just missed.
Outside.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. On the ground, right side. On to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 3 and the Mets 2.
Now pitching for
We're
Cleveland.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
49.
7th. Colby Allard.
Colby
This southpaw's
Allard.
been really good against left-handed hitters. Now here is
Leading
Jeff
off for the
McNeil.
Mets,
1 for 2.
second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one the other way, and it stays fair. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mark Vientos, the next to hit. First pitch misses. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom of the seventh. And that one fouled off. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the div.
Runners breaking for the plate. It's a squeeze. Kafitz tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. But the game is tied as the run comes in.
Oh, man, it takes guts to call for the suicide squeeze with the lead on the line and this late in the game. And that was great execution. They're playing with cryotherapy in their veins.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that's in the dirt. Right side. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Eighth inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Manaea.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
Sean Manaea.
Stephen Kwan digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Kwan.
That clips the corner. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Diaz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. In the air out towards right center. Mullins in pursuit. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
1-0.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Go ahead run on base. Ramirez now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fouled off down the right side. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Here's the throw. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 2.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Up next,
A little surprised
Cleveland,
we don't see a pinch
Bo
hitter
Naylor.
here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, there's the strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Line drive. And that's the 3rd out. Guardians strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Allard back to work. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Upstairs. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No outs. Runner at first. And now it's Frankie Lindor. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. His 22nd homer of the year, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Colby Allard out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cade Smith.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Juan Soto will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one to first. He takes it on his own. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. First pitch, not close. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Matt Festa getting loose out there. Enright also throwing. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that one is inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And the sweeper catches the plate. Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Three-one count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Starling Marte, the next to hit. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that one in the air center field. Martinez. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. Last chance coming up for the Guardians.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. And he deals. And that one hammered way back there. And gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 5-4. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And up next for Cleveland, Nolan Jones. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Just missed. C.J. Pafis in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now one gone in the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
C.J. Pafis digs in for the Guardians. Fought off foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just
got him looked in. 2 away.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So they're down to their final out. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Diaz is just 1 strike away. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.